Hey guys, so today talking about revelation, things that just finally make sense, the aha moments, the relief, and the closure. Hi everyone, I'm Rebecca Pebble, or Miss Pebble as I'm currently titling my channel. Who knows, I change things all the time, so we'll see. Maybe when you get to this, I might have a different name. It's always changing. So am I, so are you, so is everything, right? So, but welcome. It's kind of a vlog of my life in a weird way. Just trying to like mark seasons and things that I've gone through and help other people who are going through the same things, build community, and entertain too. I do want to put more music up, but that's to be determined, TBD. So I don't know how much detail I should give, but I kind of want to give more than I think I should or want to in a weird way, because maybe this will help somebody. Also to show like the power of prayer. So let me just dive into it. So a lot of you know I went through a breakup recently, and it was hard because I really thought like this guy was like the one, you know. I was like, man, I really like this guy. This could be the thing. And so when it ended, and it was kind of just like, it didn't really make sense to either of us. But I can especially speak for myself. I was kind of confused because like we checked all the boxes for each other. And so I was just like, I don't understand. This makes no sense. And if you've gone through something like this, let us know in the comments, like, even if it's not a breakup, like something where you're just like, I just don't get it. I just don't understand what's happening here. Which of course happens all the time in life, right? So many illogical things in our human brain, right? Because we can only see so much. We can only see a little slice of the pie of the life picture. And so I was praying. It's like, just give me closure about this. Help me understand. Just help me to know why this isn't the person for me. All that jazz. Praying, praying, praying. And just trying to like heal and take time to myself, just to like be set apart. So the other day, I was trying to look up a schedule for this gig that I'm doing in my Google Drive, and I accidentally clicked on something that my ex and I shared, a document that looked very similar to the one that I was looking for. And when I opened it, it used to have my name at the bottom of a tab, and instead it had another woman's name. And I was like, oh my gosh, who is this? What's happening? And so I went on social media, which I hadn't looked at his stuff in a long time. And I was like, okay, I kind of want to know like what's going on, of course, right? Like my analytical brain. And sure enough, things were confirmed. Like he had already moved on. He's with someone else. He actually, like, it looks like flew across the country to be with this person. And I'm like, it hasn't even been that long that we've been broken up. And he said he needed time to heal because he's jumped from relationship to relationship to relationship without any breaks. And he's like, after we break up, I'm going to take time to be single for a while. I'm like, a while? It's like a month and a half, maybe? I don't know. Okay, well, not trying to be like a dig, but because I try to keep things classy and be kind. But at the same time, I was just so shocked. I'm like, okay, well, I don't know how long they've been talking, and well, there it is. So I was like, wow, God. By accidentally clicking on something, it gave me the revelation, like, this person's not for me. They're already moving on. And if I was for them, of course, we'd be together, right? And that's the whole thing, I think, is if somebody leaves you or it ends, it's beautiful in that time that it happened. And then you have to realize, like, well, there was a lesson in here. They were only there for a season, and that's okay, because there's a blessing coming. And there's a blessing in the lesson. Lesson. And I know that. It just was so shocked. I don't know, I was just so shocked. But I was also like, God, you are so good. Because here I thought, like, maybe there's something wrong with me. Maybe it's all my fault. Maybe I'm just like have all these wounds and that's why it didn't work and yada yada yada, like blaming myself, only to realize like, no, got the revelation that like it's just not my person. So I just want to share that with you, that sometimes, I mean, it doesn't always happen, right? But sometimes you get answers after the fact. Like it could be weeks later, months later, years later, decades later, but you get the why and you get the insight and you get the clarity, and it's just such a beautiful thing. And I think there is power in prayer. I don't know how many of you do pray, but it doesn't even have to be anything formal, but just talking to your creator, the one who holds the manual to your life, right? Like if let's say a car manufacturer makes the car, they know it better than you driving it, right? Because they made the car. And so I just talk to God like anyone else. And it's just incredible. And not only that, like in my professional career as an actress, like I'm starting to see things move. I'm about to be on like a legitimate set with these actors, these big names, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And I don't want to share too much, but it's just like a stepping stone for me. Don't worry, I'm not gonna not yet anyway. You're not gonna see me on a movie poster yet, but I'm just really excited I'll be standing in for somebody. So you might see my shoulder. I don't know, we'll see. And so I'm really excited about that, because I've gone from like stage work to I do a lot of improv to now I'm doing a lot of commercials, and now it's like film. And so I'm kind of like going up those steps, and I feel like it's just been a long time coming, because I've been doing this since I was a little girl. So maybe that's the whole message, is a long time coming, or at least that feels like the season I'm in. It's almost like all the things, all the work I'm putting in, or all the questions that I need answers to, I'm finally getting answers. I'm finally seeing like the harvest of certain things. And it's just incredible. And I think too, you have to be careful who you surround yourself with, because I noticed since that relationship ended, it's like doors have just been opening wildly. And sometimes I think if you're in the wrong relationship or surrounded with the wrong people, and I say wrong, they're not bad, it's just there's something blocking your blessings, whatever that is. It feels like this is very spiritual, supernatural. So if this isn't your thing, then this isn't going to be your video. And I'm sure I'll do another one that's not as preachy or spiritual, but I'm huge on spirituality, so and my faith. And so it's just incredible to see, like, sometimes the things that you're like, ouch, this hurts, this is painful, I have to let this go. In the end, it's opening you up for something more magnificent, bigger, better, and just going to be a blessing in the end. So I wanted to share that with my audience. That's pretty much all I wanted to share. And I know it's a lot, and I normally wouldn't, like I said, go into those details, but I feel like in order to help you understand the story, it's like, well, I'll share those details. And so yeah, that's where I am, and I'm just going to use the time to continue to like heal and grow, chase those goals and chase those dreams. And as much as I would love to be in a relationship, I'm not like forcing myself into anything or jumping into anything, because I know at the right time it'll just like kind of ease its way into my life and be a very beautiful, comfortable, easy, peaceful thing. And I think that's huge too. It's just things that are right often, if not always, right, are peaceful to our souls. So I think that's a good indicator you're on the right path. There's not a lot of resistance or fear and worries or doubts or confusion. So, all right, I hope everybody's doing amazingly. I'm sending you so much love and light and just good energy, because I know we could all use this. These are some weird times. I say that a lot. I mean, I guess times have always been weird, but I've surveyed those much older than me who've lived through really fascinating times in like the 20th century, and they all agree, like, the times we're in, especially I asked around the pandemic when it was really like at its height, they all said, no, this time is very strange. So if you're feeling wonky, you aren't alone, and it is just a weird time to be a human on planet Earth. So I send you guys so much love. I'll see you in the next one. All right, bye guys.